Okay, good morning once again. We have to continue with our last discussion where we have discussed example number 1 on comparing quantities. Now let's start with exercise 8.1. First question. Question 1 is saying find the ratio of the following. We have to find ratio of the given things. First part is speed of cycle is 15 km per hour. We have speed of cycle equal to 15 km per hour, and we have a scooter whose speed is 30 km per hour. So it is saying find the ratio of speed of cycle to speed of scooter. That means we have to find cycle speed upon scooter speed, which is 15 upon 30, or we can solve it as 1:2. The ratio of speed of cycle to scooter is 1:2. If question was reversed and they would have asked find the ratio of scooter speed to cycle speed, what would have been the ratio? If the question was reversed and they said find the ratio of scooter speed to cycle speed, at that time it would have been 2:1. Okay, you have to understand that what will come in numerator and what will come in denominator in the ratio. Okay, now similarly we can say C part, we have to find ratio of 50 paisa is to 5 rupee, or 50 paisa to rupee 5. Please tell me what is the ratio for 50 paisa to rupees 5. Please answer. Darpan saying 1:10. Others please try. First of all, can we take it directly like this, 50 upon 5? Will that be correct? If we take directly 50 upon 5, will that be correct? Because it is 50 paisa and this is 5 rupee. Not a perfect combination because they are not same units. So first of all, we will make this 5 as paisa. That's it, because that is easy. We know rupee 1 equal to 100 paisa. Therefore, rupees 5 is equal to 500 paisa. Now, after converting, we can take the ratios. Where is the blue pen? Okay, yellow only. We can take now the ratio between 50 paisa to 500 paisa, and the ratio will be very simple, 50:500, or we can divide it and it becomes 1:10. This is the answer. Now cutting will be done. Very good, Harshul. Now we will try question number 2, also a very simple question. In question 2, we have to convert the ratios to percentage. We all have done that already. Please answer what is the answer of A part 3:4. Kindly find it. What is the percentage of 3:4? %75% from Darpan, Jishan. Very good. So we all know to convert a ratio into percentage, I have told you the formula. If you have a ratio, we have to multiply with, to convert in percentage, into 100 and it becomes percentage. Similarly, if you have percentage and you divide by 100, you get ratio. So let us see. Now it becomes 3/4 into 100, and if you solve 4 ones are 4, 4 25s are 100, and the answer is 75%. Class, is it okay? In the previous question, Shresth asking, sir, it will be 1:100. Why beta? 1 is to 100. Please check again. Similarly, we can find answer for B part also. In B part, we have 2 is to 3, which means 2 upon 3 multiplied with 100%, and you can solve it to get the answer. First of all, it is 200 upon 3, and the answer will come out as 3 6 are 18, 20 again, 6 are 18, again 2. It will keep on going like this. So answer is 60.6%. Okay. Yes, Shresh, we have cut beta. It is not 5, it is 50. Let me check again. Question number 1, C part. He is having some doubt in that. 1 second. 8.1. But it is correct. Answer is 1 to 10 only. Shresh, you can check. It is 50 is to 500. 0 0 will cancel, and 5 10 the 50. Answer will come as 1 is to 10 only, not 1 is to 100. Please see again. In this case, 50 paisa was given to us. I have converted 5 into 500 paisa, and then I have taken the ratio. Answer came as 1 is to 10. Okay, misprint in your book. It's okay. Question number 3. I hope all of you have tried these questions on your own. Question 3 is saying 72% of 25 students are good in mathematics. So total students given to you as 25. Out of these 25, they are saying 72% are good in mathematics. We have to find how many are not good. To find how many not good in mathematics. For this, first we can find this thing. So students who are good in mathematics will be given by 72% of 25, and we all know to convert this. Sir, Ananya and Khushi in waiting room. Okay. To convert this, we all know 72% of 25 means 72 upon 100 multiplied with 25. If you solve it, you know 25 and 100 are divisible. 25 ones are, 25 fours are, and we can cut this also. 4 ones are, 4 ones are, and 4 eights are. So there are 18 students who like mathematics. So students who are not good will be given by total minus good in math students, which is 25 minus 18, and the answer is 7. One more way is there to find the answer. You could have subtracted 100 minus 72. You would have got the answer as 28%, and then you could have found that only directly. Okay, that way is also correct. This is also correct. You can find from any way. Okay. Any problem in this question, class? Any issues? Please answer. No. Okay. Now we'll say question number 4. These questions are based on your previous knowledge only. Question 4 is a football team won 10 matches out of total matches they have played. If their winning percentage is 40, then how many matches they play? So we will assume it first. Let the total matches played equal to X. Now they are saying they have won 10 matches. So number of matches won is equal to 10. Also they are saying the winning percentage is, that is number of matches win is also equal to how much percent? Winning percentage is given to you as 40. So we know the same thing, number of matches won as exact value and percentage. So what we can say, they are the equal things. So according to the question, we can say 40% of total matches is actually equal to 10. Again, I am repeating, I have assumed total number of matches as X, number of matches won is given to you as 10, and also they have given you the number of matches won in terms of percentage. I am saying these two things are exactly equal, so we can form a equation like this: 40% of total matches is same as 10. Now total matches is X, so we'll write like this: 40% of X is equal to 10. Now of means actually multiply, 40% means 40 upon 100 into X is equal to 10. Now we all know how to solve this. First we cut this 0 0, 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10. We have this fraction 2 upon 5 on the left hand side. If we take it to the right side, it will be reciprocated and X equal to 10 into 5 upon 2. And if you solve it, 2 5s are 10, X will come out as 25. That is, total 25 matches were played. I hope you are able to understand. Anyone having any issue? Any issues, class? No, sir. No, sir. Good. Good, Sarthak, Rachit, Darpan. Others, please type fast. Okay. Good. Now, question number 5. This is your homework also, so I will give you only hint in this question. If Chameli had rupees 600 left after spending, Prisha saying, please repeat, sir. Prisha, in the last question, it was given to us that number of matches won is 10 and number of matches won is also 40%. And they were asking how many total matches were played. So what we did is we first assume let the total number of matches equal to X, and then we formed the equation. Equation part was very easy because it is given to us that 40% of total matches is equal to 10. From this, I formed this equation. Okay, Prisha, go through this one more time. It is very easy. You just have to understand the question properly and then form the equation. Okay. Now, question 5. Chameli had rupees 600 left after spending 75% of her money. How much did she have in the beginning? So you will assume first thing, let the money she had in beginning equal to how much? Rupees X. So first we have assumed the total money that she had in the starting as rupees X. Now they are saying 75% is spent. Money spent by her is how much? 75%. So, and money left with her? Money left with her is equal to rupees 600. First, you class, tell me what should be the equation. Joel, wrong. Very, very wrong, beta. You cannot take that thing. Please answer, what should be the equation? No, if you say 75% of X equal to 600, you are absolutely wrong. Please see, this is money spent by her and this is money left by her. They are not the same thing. Class, you need to understand. Hiteshri, again you are wrong. You cannot equate these two things because they are not same. This is money spent and this is money left. In the last question, they were same. It was number of matches won, number of matches won. That is why I equated both the things. But in this case, we cannot equate like that. There are two ways. First, we can find how much money was spent and then we can go further. So, yes, Rachit, very good beta. Class, tell me if 75% is spent, how much percent is left? Class, very good Rudra. Please tell me if 75% is spent, how much percent is left? Yes, now you are correct. So we have to check whether they are same things or not. They are not same thing. It is money spent, it is money left. So we will use our brain to find in percentage only. Now let me write money left with her can also be given by 100%, which is total money, minus 70%. Sorry, 75, which is 25%. Now they are same. Now these two things are same. So we can say, according to the question, 25% of x is same as, class, 25% of x is same as, please answer. Yes, it is same as 600 and we can solve it. 25 upon 100 of x is equal to 600 and it is very easy now. We will isolate the x on left hand side and take everything to the right hand side like this. We all know 25 ones are, 25 fours are, and answer is rupees 2400. Class, I hope you are able to understand why 75% of x is not equal to 600. It is not like that you will do every question closing your eyes. You have to see what is same. What is same in the terms of value, in terms of percentage. You can equate those things only. Okay, please have your eyes and your mind open when you are writing the question. Okay, crystal clear, clear, clear. Thank you, Harshul. Others, please understand properly. Okay, now let us take the next one. Although it is a very easy question, still let me take, because some of you have doubts. You let me down in this question number 5 by saying that 75% equal to 600. It feels bad. Okay. Dev is giving the answer. Very good, Dev. Now let us see in this question, if 60% people in a city like cricket. So first write what is given to you. 60% people like cricket, so you will write cricket liked by how many? 60%. It is given to us. Second thing, football liked by 30%. Football liked by 30%. And third game, that is remaining games. Remaining games is not given to us. They are just saying that the rest are liking this game. We will see. After this, they are saying, yes, Yashna, very good. After this, we can say, okay, first of all, you only answer. If they are saying that the rest are liking the remaining games, what is the value of this? What should come here? 60% like cricket, 30% like football, then the remaining are 10% because total is 100 minus the people who like cricket minus the people who like football. So answer will come out as 10%. So 10% like the remaining sports. Very good. Now they are saying what percent of people like other games? So we have found already, we have found what percent of remaining players like the other games. Answer is 10%. If the total number of people are 50 lakh, so given is total number of people equal to 50 lakh or 50 lakhs, we have to find exact number who like each type of game. So first we will find for cricket. Therefore, cricket liked by, all of you please answer. Cricket liked by 60% of 50 lakh. Please solve this and tell me the answer. Cricket is liked by 60% of 50 lakh. Give the answer fast. It is 60 upon 100 multiplied with 50 lakhs. Let me cut the zeros and the answer will come out as 6 5s are 30. Then we have 1 2 3 zeros, 4 zeros, sorry. So 3 lakh people likes cricket. One second, one mistake is there, I think 50 lakhs, no? 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, it's coming as 3 lakh. Why so? What is the mistake done by me? Please check. Yes, it should 30 lakh only, but why it's coming like this in my case? I have cut the zeros. Cricket minus 30 lakh. 60% of 50 lakhs. 100,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakh is correct. Other games minus 5 lakh. 6 zeros will come, na? 1 2 3 4. My case only 5 are coming. Please check where is the mistake. 50 into 30 by 100, 30 lakh. Okay, actually we had 50 lakh multiplied with 60 upon 100. Yes, it should come 30 lakh only. But why in this case it is coming 3 lakhs? Sir, check your multiplication. But I'm checking that only. Okay, sorry. 6 5 is 30. I'm not taken this one. No? After 30 we have 1 2 3 4 5, 5 zeros. So answer is 30 lakh. Sorry for this because I have multiplied this and I have not taken this zero into count. Now, similarly you can find the remaining parts. Now let us find the next topic. Next topic is finding the increase or decrease percent. Next topic is finding the increase or decrease percent. Now I will give you some examples and you have to tell me the increase or decrease percent. One example is there. The price of scooter was, okay, before this, let me take the example only. Example number 2. The price of scooter was rupees 34,000 last year. So cost price of scooter given to you as rupees 34,000 last year. It has increased by 20%. So increase in price is how much? 20%. Now find the new price. All of you please try. How will you find if you have given the last year price and they are saying there is an increase of 20%? How shall we find this increase? We have to find the new price. Please tell me the answer. So please take up for a second. Take now. You have to solve the remaining parts on your own of question number 6. Now, class, please answer. If scooter cost was 34,000 last year and there is an increase of 20%, how much price do we have to pay now? Smriti is giving the answer. We can say the new price will be given by old price plus 20% of increase. Yes, by unitary method, Jishan Singh. Yes, beta, you can do by that also, no issue. So let us take first, what is this thing? So old price is how much? Old price is 34,000 plus 20% increase. That means 20% of old price we have to find. This is equal to 20 upon 100 multiplied with 34,000. We can take 34,000 common. Now, if you take 34,000 common, what is left? Please tell me what will come in the first place. Class, please answer. What will come in the first place? Here, if I take 34,000 common, in the place of this number, we will get 1. And in the place of this number, we will get 20 upon 100. Okay, now we can solve it very easily. It should be 34,000 into, let me take the LCM, it will be 100 plus 20 upon 100. Finally, it will be 34,000 multiplied with 120 upon 100. I have told you these numbers 10, 100 are very special numbers. You have to be very careful with them. Now multiply these. 340 into 12. Answer will be 1200. 12 4s are 48. 12 3 36 plus 4. It is coming out as 4080. Why? It should be 40,800. Na? Again, some mistake I have done, I think. 12 4s are 48. Okay, 2 zeros are there. Na? Yes. Rupees 40,800. Class, any doubts till now? Any doubts till now? Okay. Now, sir, please repeat. Okay. Okay. I'm repeating again. Given to us was CP of scooter is 34,000. Suppose this year the cost of scooter is 34,000. Next year, when you went there, they are saying, sir, the price is increased by 20%. Now you have to find the increased price. That will be given by old price, which is 34,000 plus 20% of the old price. We have to take this thing. We have to find this thing. If you find 20% of old price, it is very easy. You can do like this also. 20% of old price means 20 upon 100 into 34,000. You can cut these. It becomes 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 00. So this much money has increased. In 1 year, this much price is increased. You can add this in the previous price and you can get the new price. Okay, ma'am. Class, are you able to understand this? To find the new price, we have first found this increase in price and then we have added them. Okay. There can be many ways to solve the question. You can solve by unitary also. Suppose you can say, let me say like this. Initially, the price is 34,000. This is the alternating way. We can say 100%. Okay, leave this method. This will confuse you. You just continue with this only. If you want to understand this method, it is given in the book also as OR part. If you are able to understand, it is good. If not, you can continue with this method only. Okay. Let me switch off this recording now.